Hi, in this video we're going to talk about the father wound, how it looks like and what we can do to heal it. And I also would love to inform you that I will be creating courses that I will be putting in the description box underneath, so please be in tune. And if you're wanting a specific course, please let me know what it is that you're interested in healing and transmuting so I can prepare it for you. So, the father wound, how it looks like. So first we would want to see how the divine masculine, divine father looks like. What is it we would want from our father of unconditional love? Breathe in. Hold, breathe out. As I've said, these videos are going to be semi-informative and semi-meditational. That way we remind ourselves to be in contact and connected to our body, even while we're listening on videos, right? That might be informative. Don't forget to connect with what is within here. So the father wound, let's go back to the divine masculine. So the divine masculine's traits are presence, consciousness, the protector, the giver, the provider, one that leads, knows what he wants, actualizes, gets the outcome. It's clear, specific, knows what he wants. So these are some of the traits that are coming up to me right now of what the divine masculine represents. He's the container in which the divine feminine can actually be and dance in. Now, if we are wanting these traits and we're not experiencing them within our relationships or within ourselves, whether we identify as, feminines or masculines, divine feminines or divine masculines, it doesn't matter. Breathe in. Hold, breathe out. So if we're looking for these traits and we would want more of the people that we have in our life to be expressing these traits, we would want to be more focused on how we can actually embody the frequency of what either, experiencing these traits would feel like in our body. So it's more about embodying what it is we are wanting in our reality and becoming it than about anything else, thinking it or feeling it. So to embody means that we actually are able to integrate the shadow elements of the divine masculine. Breathe in. Hold, breathe out. I'll be posting the course on how to heal the divine masculine under this video soon, and together with that we will have the inner child wound and the feminine. So yes, to embody means to be it, not to feel it only, but to become it, which means to grow through the shadow of what its absence would look like, right? Or the presence of the negative aspect of the divine masculine, for example. So if one trait would be the protector, the absence of being the protector would be the one that neglects. And then the opposite of the protector would be the one that attacks. So then it would be the defensive masculine, the shadow, and the aggressive masculine. Those two are the shadow aspects of the divine masculine. And how the healing looks like would be to actually find those shadow aspects, how they are expressed one by one, pinpointing. The other one would be You know, for example, the divine masculine would be present, right, in consciousness, here, right? It feels safe to be with the divine masculine. The divine masculine is a giver, generous giver of even, materials and energy and focus, right? And now the shadow aspect of the divine masculine would be the one that checks out, pulls away, or the one that is distracted. So those are shadow aspects of the divine masculine. It's the wounded masculine. Breathe in. Hold, breathe out. So in order to embody the divine masculine within, because we are all, whether we identify as divine masculines or feminines, we actually have both energies within us. So we would want to, we'll use an example, and we could use the example of, the presence, right? So let's say we would want to be experiencing more presence from the people we have in our lives and from our divine counterpart. And if we're single, we want to emotionally simulate this trait, this quality, by embracing its shadow aspect, so that we can so that we can actually integrate two halves and become the whole expression of what it is we're wanting from our counterpart. So we would want to check in with ourselves when we are distracted, and to call our presence inwards on our body. And we would want to also observe when we are checking out, numbing, and wanting to pull away. So this is an example of how, because in that moment there's an emotion and a feeling coming up that needs our attention, needs to be seen, felt, and integrated. And so the more we practice to be okay, because you see, if we're judging those shadow aspects of the divine masculine, we most probably will be dodging those moments that we're actually being that. And we would also want to see how we feel when others are expressing those shadow aspects of the divine masculine, which is the wounded masculine, and see how attentive are we with our inner child in that moment to embrace whatever negative emotion and feeling is coming up. Breathe in. Hold, breathe out. And so the more we make what we are wanting to embody specific and actually look for its shadow being expressed through us or others, and wanting in that moment to bring presence and light, this is how we start embodying and integrating the shadow aspects of what it is we're wanting, without needing to project those shadows onto others so that they become the villain of our narrative and we become the victim. If you have more questions on this topic, I would love to be able to create more content for you. Please don't hesitate to ask me questions. See you soon.